Thank you.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at center. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Bridges with the steal. Now Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Ayton against Gobert. Out to Conley. 6 to shoot. And Utah turns it over again. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. And Booker puts up a deep three. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker at the elbow. The kick out to Crowder. And there's the pass to Booker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Paul with the steal. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Bridges. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Bridges dishes the ball. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
Now here's Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Bucket is good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
O'Neal. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. To the inside. Crowder. Rebound, Utah.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Over to the left wing. Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Steve with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges shot. Good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Gobert against Ayton. Gobert can't hit.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Phoenix has possession. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Here's the floater.
Well, shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead, leading by 7. Live. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Shot clock at 2. Clarkson finds Whiteside. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Phoenix leading by 7. There's the pass to Booker. Feeds to Crowder. For 3, Bridges. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. That's short off the rim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Gay. Makes it off the glass. Gay's got his first points in this one.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Passes it to Bridges. And here is Paul. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz trail by 5.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Paul surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Paul's got 6 points.
Well, there's been a consistency to the perimeter game of Chris Paul. That jump shot as reliable as it gets.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got his first basket of the night.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
The feed now to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Remaining in the first.
The 9-foot shot. And the shot is good. The Phoenix City has been cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Clarkson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Paul. 6 points for him. And Booker kicks the ball. Outside Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton finds Crowder. Here's Booker. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Pass to Ingles. Gay inside. He's against Crowder. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And that sends Rudy Gay to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Booker. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Booker dishes to Paul. The tray. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Has to Oni. Now Gay. And it's all evened up. Gay's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Booker outside. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The pass to Ayton. And that one drops for him. Ayton's got 8 points.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Right side up top. Gay left side. And here is Ingles. Bridges with some nice defense.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And a close game. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. Phoenix came ready to play. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort. And that's a wrap with the third quarter approach.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the point guard position. Paul's shot is off.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. A 2-point game. Ball against Ingles. Ball passes to Booker. A 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Ingles. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Bridges misses. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Paul for 3, hits it from 3-point range. Paul's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Paul outside. Ingles against Bridges. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another three for Phoenix.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The shot by Oni, no good.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Paul finds it. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot by Crowder, no good. Jazz trail by 6. Oni passes to Whiteside. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Count that one. Crowder's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the lane. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Ball outside, beyond the arc. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Ingles against Bridges. Ingles can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Ayton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Paul passes to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges with the steal. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. For 3, Booker feeds it to Bridges. With 4 seconds on the clock, with the putback. And Bridges able to finish. He's got 5.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Phoenix Suns. He witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Good on the bucket. Conley's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Utah.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Rebound, Utah.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And the shot goes in.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Paul outside, and here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz trail by 13. to Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Passes to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. And he gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Booker outside. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Bridges misses.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Bogdanovich, great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Paul passes to Booker. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ayton against Mitchell.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Bridges finds Crowder. Back to Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by the Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the inside. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Paul. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns leading by 11. Bridges, right side. Crowder dishes to Paul. Back to Crowder. O'Neal with the rebound. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gobert. Crowder pulls it in. Phoenix has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Phoenix.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Chris Paul.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Bridges with the steal. Kicks it out to Booker. No good on the 3. They push it up 4 on 3. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Lets it go with a 3. It's off.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A solid win.
Small forward. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominating the painted area.
As the whistle blows, it's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Capella with it. Hunter passes to Capella. Back to Hunter. And it's Gobert with a rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Mitchell.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. Lets it fly. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, VA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
The 3, Collins. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Pass to Mitchell. Gobert against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Shoots over Young. Misses off the left iron. From deep three-point range. Bogdanovich, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Now Bogdanovich. Guarded by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Here's Bogdanovich. The offensive rebound. He can't hit that time. Atlanta with the ball. Inside. Here's Capella. Outside Hunter. 1:46 left in the first quarter here. And a slam dunk by Capella.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And Collins with the big block. Hunter passes to Collins. Back to Hunter. Now Capella. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. And here they go. Here's Capella. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Mitchell.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
Both shots good from the strike.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Young with the bucket.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. Conley up top, guarded by Young. The kick out to Conley. The three ball. Atlanta with the rebound. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
Gobert inside. The kick out to Conley. That'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Collins passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Pass to Young. Stolen by Conley. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Out left to the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Conley against Young. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he stays with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter from the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it's all from 3-point range. The Jazz have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score. Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from 3-point land here in the second quarter. Young way outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Conley to the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And a deep 3 from Young. Offensive rebound. Collins. And here's Hunter for 3. He buries it from 3. Hunter's got 6 points.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Now Gobert. Outside Conley. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Conley against Young. Young again missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Turnover there, but for the most part, they've taken care of the basketball. That was one of the few mistakes they've really made.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Outside Conley. And another miss by Utah.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Outside Herter. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Reddish. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires from deep. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Out to the right wing. Gallinari for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Puts it up. And that one hits the back iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
The clock. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 6. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Back to Williams. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Oh, deflected. Outside Conley. Bogdanovic on the wing. Back to Conley. The baseline, Jay. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Gallinari for 3. No good. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
First team foul.
Utah trailing here. Clarkson finds Gay. Second half getting started. About a minute played. They get it back. Here's Oni. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And for the Hawks, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Reddish on the wing. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Whiteside. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Williams in the post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Herter.
Team third.
That's his first foul of the game. Here's Gay. Here's Whiteside. The kick out to Ingles. Back to Whiteside.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Herder defending. It's tipped. Gay outside. 6 to shoot. Clarkson outside. Over Herder. No good. Off the front rim. The Hawks leading. To the paint. Williams' shot is good.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
The Jazz have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. That one falls.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Herder. Pass to Reddish. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Gay. The Jazz have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
The Jazz shooting just 36% in the third. Gay outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Whiteside can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Reddish. No one near him. Rebound, Utah.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Following it up with the flush, Whiteside generates a lot of points off the putback.
Here's Reddish. Williams in the post. And a missed layup.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay. Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Williams with it. Now Whiteside defending. Here's Herder. Knocks down the triple. Herder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Kevin Herder, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Clarkson for 3. Gallinari pulls it in. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now. Right wing. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Back to Ingles. Puts it up from 15. And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Herder. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Williams in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
It's very interesting. Kevin Herder projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
The 3 from Mitchell hits the trifecta.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Mitchell's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Young against Conley from the arc. And Young is good for 3. And the Hawks lead by 11.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3-ball. Give me back that momentum.
Here's Conley. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Young. Launches a 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Young against Conley. Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded, can't get it to drop. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Collins passes to Young. It's Herter on the wing. The three. It's Herter on the wing. Young against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The three is up. And it's Young again missing. The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich down low. Collins there. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. Takes a three. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Hunter to the middle. And here's Young. From deep. Atlanta again missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
He gets it in there.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
And a deep three from Young. A long distance three is buried. Young's got 9 points now in the second half. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Young missing again. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And Conley with the three. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you're a little man, that's the shot you need to be effective. Mike Conley certainly is.
Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. Herter. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Conley. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter here. Young way outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Gobert against Young. Pass to Collins. Young with it. And Young draws the double. And stolen by Gobert.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
From deep, Conley. Hunter with the rebound. Here's Young. Collins passes to Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for Phoenix, up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one. And then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first. Booker the pass to Paul. Now Crowder over Collins. 5 on the clock. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Paul dishes to Booker. There's the 3. Paul against Young. Here's Crowder. Off the left rim and out. An even 3-on-3 break. Bogdanovich wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Ball against Young. Outside Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 5 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Sun still looking like they're getting going here. Searching for their first points of the game. Ball against Capella. Here's Ayton.
Big question mark was Ayton and couldn't anchor a defense. He's answered those.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Misses the three. Atlanta leading by 8. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
No good from Booker.
2 minutes remaining.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Young from the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder. Collins comes over with the double team. Here's Ayton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
Young outside. From deep. Atlanta gets it back. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Booker finds Bridges. Crowder feeling it out a bit. To the middle. No good. Shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Back to Booker. He feeds it to Paul. Another shot. And that's good for 2.
A good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Atlanta leading by 9. Young outside. The pass to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Crowder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Plenty of space. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Paul's got his 2nd basket.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Hawks lead by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
The kick out to Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And the shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And here's Young. Down low, here's Collins. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Bogdanovich finds Young. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Suns trail by 9. And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Paul. Booker, right side. Lets it go from deep. Second shot opportunity. He can't get that one. Ready by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. Crowder the pass to Ayton. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 11. Young looking it over. Kicks it out to Collins. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Collins has got 3 assists now in this one. The Suns have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Paul dishes to Booker.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the wide open shot from Paul with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Paul's got 6. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Back to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. Bridges passes to Crowder. Count it. Good. Crowder's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Paul against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter on the wing. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
Suns trail by 9. Now Payne. Pass to Johnson. Kaminsky against Collins. Johnson, a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Young. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Kaminsky finds Payne. Count it, and the Atlanta League has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from McGee.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Young left side. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Atlanta came ready to play. A smoldering performance for them early as they... Thanks for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Suns. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's McGee in at the center position. And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the 3 by Atlanta. Second chance shot. Johnson dishes to McGee. 6 to shoot. Pass to Shamet. Second chance effort, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks leading by 9.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Here's Jang, and finally they hit one. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Payne finds McGee. Here's Payne. Back to Johnson. Fires it up. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Johnson's got 5 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Williams passes to Jang. Passes it to Huerter. Williams dishes to Jang. McGee with the block. Second chance shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix making some changes.
Substitution for your Suns.
Suns trail by 9. Booker outside. Offensive rebound and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Ball against Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season. It takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Red.
2 minutes remaining in the
No points in the game yet for him. Fires from the wing. And that one is off. The Suns go the other way with it. And Booker kicks to Bridges. The dish to Crowder. Back to Bridges. There's the feed to Crowder. Here's Ayton, and he converts the layup. Ayton's got 8 points.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Williams against Ayton. And finished off by Jang.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here's Booker. Bridges for 3. Here's Crowder. Here's Paul. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Alinari passes to Williams. Alinari down low. He's against Crowder. Hawks passing it around. Here's Herter. Crowder with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Booker inside. 16 seconds left in the third. Shoots it up. 4 on the shot clock. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne in the post. Here's Shamet. Connects from 3-point range. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Johnson. 4-on-3 break. Here's Shamet. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Shamet giving his team a little bit of scoring punch. That's going to help out from the mid-range.
To the paint. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Payne, defended by Young. Johnson for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Phoenix foul.
Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
That's another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. The pass to Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Count that bucket. 7 points for Jay Crowder.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Young.
Trey Young.
Young's got 6 assists here tonight. Young against Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They lead by 4. And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
Now here's Booker. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Crowder, the pass to Paul. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Hunter dishes to Collins. Pass to Young. He kicks to Capella. Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off. Suns trail by 4. Over to the wing. Paul with three. Nailed from three-point land.
I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
On the outside. To the inside. Capella. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game to take the lead. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ball against Young, 9 feet out. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Back to Paul. To the middle. And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Booker after the basket by Atlanta. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Booker against Bogdanovich from downtown. Launches it. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Atlanta. Hunter, the pass to Young. From deep three-point range. Left alive by Atlanta. The shot will not fall. And here's Booker from the arc. No good. And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting...
Backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Now here's Booker. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Conley against Paul. Bridges with it. And we're about a minute into the first. Ayton, tipped back in for 2.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Conley against Paul. Up again. It's good on the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. From downtown. Goes back up. And it's Paul getting it to go.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Another shot. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Paul finds Booker. No good on the triple. The Jazz have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Pass to Crowder. Yep, count it.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Utah trailing here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And it's Crowder missing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ball against Conley. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's Gobert.
But you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Booker's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich to stop the drought. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And the Suns pushing it up now. Basket counts.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 9. Here's Conley. And another miss by Utah. The Suns have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Crowder goes in. And Crowder with the jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Paul's shot is off. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Here's Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Well, the up fake from Conley is so effective. Draws the contact, will go to the free throw line.
And Conley drops them both.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Gobert with the bucket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. 4-3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Conley. Buries it down low.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Paul for 3. Sinks it from distance. Paul's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Oh, what a performance by Chris. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's O'Neal. Looking for his first basket still in this one. From deep, Conley. Hauled in by Paul.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
On offense, here's Utah. 17-point game. The kick out to Conley. Here's Gobert. And it's good. 2 points. Gobert's got his second bucket on the night.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. With the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, man. Exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Suns on D. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA?
Well, DA, you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
Now here's Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 6.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Ball passes to Ayton. It's good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Bridges. Now Ayton. Booker for 3. Ayton passes to Booker. And they get it back. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Here's O'Neal. Crowder grabs the miss. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Now here's Booker. He's got 10 from behind the arc. Booker missing again.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got his 2nd basket on the night.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the 2nd period. Forget the 1st quarter. Let's get to work.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Releases. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Drops in the 3. Paul's got 11.
Well, there's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Conley against Paul. He shoots. Rebound, Utah. O'Neal on the wing. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Phoenix looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've done.
The the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns? And that's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Utah shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Ingles against Bridges. Back to Clarkson. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Puts it up off the inbound. Tipped. Stolen by Ayton.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Here's Gay. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Here's Booker. He's covered by Clarkson. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. The rebound by Ingles.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Oni. Left side Ingles. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Whiteside's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Paul passes to Booker. And here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass. Ayton's got 10 points.
Boy, there's nothing the defense can do about that. DeAndre Ayton locked in and focused, just goes right against quality defense.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Paul. The shot by Oni, no good. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Gay. Stolen by Ingles. Now here's Gay. Drops in the layup for 2. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Clock at 6. Pass to Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Whiteside down low. He's against Ayton. Nice shot by Whiteside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
With the tip, great positioning on the putback. 6 points for him.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Booker with it. Now Whiteside defending. Ayton. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
DeAndre Ayton, a quality free throw shooter, so you love to see him create opportunities to get there.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Whiteside has the open look. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Ayton passes to Booker. Counted from distance. Booker's got 13.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Down low. Floats one up, and Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Outside Booker. Here's Paul. Ayton with it. 13 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Oni. Booker against Clarkson. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Pulled the shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though. Clarkson's got his first points of the night.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
And so it's Phoenix up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Mitchell, good.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Paul finds Crowder. Bridges outside. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 14.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
On the wing, Mitchell. An easy 2 on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Let's go with a 3. And stolen by Gobert. Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
Here's Ayton. Booker, pass to Bridges. Ball against Conley. To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Here's Bogdanovic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Ayton, no good. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovic able to slice through the defense.
Paul passes to Crowder. Out to Bridges. From deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's O'Neal. And that one's long. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Mitchell. Crowder with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Conley. Had a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Crowder. And the Suns lead by 12. Outside Conley. Fires for 3. The Jazz with another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Jazz with possession here. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And Paul gets it to go. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
The shot by Conley, no good. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Bridges finds Ayton to the paint. Here's Paul. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Bridges. Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Puts it up from 15. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the
And it's the Hawks to start out. Now Young. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Now here's Gobert, following the miss by Michael Conley. Out left to the wing. Now the pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. An easy 2 points on the layup.
An intimidator himself. Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Conley against Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Hey, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Young with the steal. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Collins looking around. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. No good with the layup.
Leading right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Young outside. The 3. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. Young's got 5.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Utah.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Conley with the 3. The shot comes out.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hunter on the wing. The feed to Young. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside Conley. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Hunter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's the three. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. A three from Bogdanovich. Sinks the three-pointer.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Young from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Conley. From deep. And he gets it back. Pass to Gobert. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Young's got 11 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Down low, here's Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Gobert.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell. Able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Young dishes to Hunter. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Kicks it out to Collins. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Pass to O'Neal. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Capella.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Bogdanovich passes to Young. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Conley. Off on the layup.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Young taking his time here.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Outside Conley. Feeds to Gobert. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Collins with it. Now defended by Gobert. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter for three. Good on the three-point shot. Hunter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gobert's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Conley against Young from past the arc. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 in the basket from Bogdanovich.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Young, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Young with the ball. Conley picks him up. Here's Capella. And he banks in the lane. And the Hawks lead by 7.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Now the dish to Mitchell. And the rejection by Collins. And here is Hunter. He has 5. On its way from Young for 2. A putback, and Collins is right there.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Gobert double team. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That shot missing. And Utah the other way now. O'Neal passes to Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Mike Conley.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Young against Conley. The 3. Here's Capella. Hunter, no one around him. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And that should do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Furter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the 1 spot.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Gallinari with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Great open look there. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. Here's Oni. Atlanta with the rebound. Fast break, the Hawks. Fires the 3. Herter, no good. Jazz trail by 10. Oni with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look. at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Right side against Jang. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Herter, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Gone are the days of high usage. Pagay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Williams passes to Herter. Hawks passing it around. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Herter's got 6 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Down low. On the wing, Ingles. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Whiteside, good.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low, rolling off the screen.
Outside Williams. Here's Herter. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They trail by 6. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Clarkson surveying the floor.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Back to Whiteside and stolen by Jang. A solo fast break. Here's Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. Gallinari wide open. They grab their own miss.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 10. And there's the pass to Herter. They swipe it. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his first bucket of the night.
Good finish in transition by Joe Ingles. And on the other side, you have to make sure you get back and defend.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Goes up the baseline. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. From deep. Doesn't go that time. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Gay. Whiteside trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Atlanta leading by 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. And Jang kicks to Reddish. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Jang. Second shot opportunity. And the wide open shot from Reddish. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by 8. We're going to step aside for just... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Hawks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Jang, and finished off by Jang.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich to the middle. Here's Gobert. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Williams. Takes a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Utah will take it the other way. O'Neal with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Gallinari left side. Down low. Reddish dishes to Jang. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gobert down low. Jang defending. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one no good. The Hawks leading by 8. In the corner. Herter with it. To the left side wing. Here's Reddish. Good on the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And Jang kicks to Gallinari. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 9. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Jang. The layup off target. Now here's Reddish. Dishes it to Williams. Gallinari passes to Jang. And he drops it in from the low post. Jang's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
There's their awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Williams can't hit. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. From outside the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. And they're running. The Hawks working the ball around. And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. Here's Herter. Plays it up and banks it in. Herter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Physical D right there. But Herter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Mitchell outside. To the wing right side. Baseline jumper. O'Neal misses. The Hawks leading by 13. Herter passes to Reddish. And Jang kicks to Reddish. Here's Herter. Guarded by O'Neal. Here's Jang. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Herter. That 3 off the mark. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Atlanta.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Bogdanovich with it, guarded by Hunter. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovich.
That's good planning and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
And the Hawks with possession. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Young, no good.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Here's Young. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. And so the Hawks take the win. And all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
4 on the clock. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Crowder finds Bridges. And here's Paul. Lots of room. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Paul against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Here's Young. Collins passes to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The Suns clear it. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker gets the 3 ball to go.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Up and in on the layup.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, B.A.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker for 3. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Paul finds Ayton. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from the primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Bridges, left side. Back to Booker. The kick out to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Shoots. Booker can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
You could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
The Suns trailing. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The three from Ayton. Hunter with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Young misses.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Ayton showing he can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Paul against Young. Outside Paul. The three from Ayton. Ayton with another miss. The Hawks leading. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Paul passes to Bridges. Ayton with it, guarded by Capella. Ayton inside. He's against Capella.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his...
Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive. And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Paul gets it to go.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll return shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Booker finds Ayton. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Ayton inside. Guarded by Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Paul against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Here's Young. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Aiden. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Yeah, Aiden just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Outside Young. Bogdanovich with it. Stolen by Aiden. Here we go, one-on-one. Crowder outside. The three. Offensive rebound. Aiden passes to Bridges. It's stolen by Hunter. And here's the fast break. Bogdanovich from long range. Drills it from deep. Bogdanovich has got 7.
Well, the range for Bogdanovich continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Paul passes to Bridges. Now here's Crowder. Back to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Now Crowder beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
3-pointer. Booker against Bogdanovich. To the middle. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Hunter, here we go. Outside Young. From the elbow. That one's wide left.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You won't see them miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Young, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Third. Sun substitution.
Payne with it. Over Williams. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. And the first half. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Suns trailing. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and it's Johnson in at the small forward.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And he's all alone. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Now here's McGee. Herder defending. Takes the three. Down low. Here's Payne. Back to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. To the wing on the left. All sorts of time. Rebound Atlanta.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Reddish. It's Herder on the wing. Back to Reddish. Pass to Jang. McGee with a steal.
Atlanta foul. Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Here's Kaminsky. He's covered by Gallinari. And here's McGee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And that's his first personal foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Phoenix, JaVale McGee.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Atlanta with it. The lead is 2. Outside, Williams. Outside, Herder. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, McGee with the block. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul. And the Suns shooting only 36% so far in this game. Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Here's Kaminsky, plenty of space. Here's Shaman. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to McGee. For the lead.
Good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
Shaman, no good.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Here's Reddish. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And that's his first personal foul.
And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brett.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Payne against Williams. Lets it go. And again, it's the Suns missing.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now here's Herder, defended by Payne. Pass to Jang. Herder up top. Back to Jang. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. If they just continue to dominate the boards.
That's his second personal foul. 2 seconds.
The Hawks have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams against Payne. To the paint. Here's Jang. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And here's Payne outside. Johnson passes to Payne. Inside, McGee. The shot comes out, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Herder. Count it. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Right side Johnson. Williams against Payne. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got 5 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Herder. He's closely guarded. Back to Jay. Pass to Herder. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now, the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick-and-roll sets.
Paul passes to Booker. Off target with the 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Hunter. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. And he drives in. Yep, that one's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Paul passes to Booker. Fourth quarter still Young. Just over a minute played. Young way outside. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Young, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Booker against Bogdanovich. Pass to Aiden. To the left wing. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
And it's pretty crowded in there for Crowder. He gets to the line.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Paul against Young. Pass to Collins. Got a hand on it.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Bridges with it. Outside Paul. Booker with it. Aiden with it. Back to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Well, the Hawks shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep beating him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Paul for three. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Capella. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Paul. Misses off the right iron. And for the Hawks, they're shooting at even 50% since the 4th quarter got underway. Booker against Young. Here's Bogdanovich. From deep. From beyond the arc. And then some. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for John Collins.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Outside Young. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella. Pass to Young. From deep three-point range. The long distance 3 is buried.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
To the inside. Stolen by Collins. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for